Welcome back, everybody. So this episode is dedicated to looking at the progress / non-progress of all of the clients that we've had on the show so far. We actually have a new one. Her name is Kanisha, and she has a very impactful story. I want you guys to hear it.
The workouts are really challenging. Once I think like, oh, okay, I'm getting it, I'm catching my breath, I'm able to make it through, then it's like all of a sudden they change it up on you and I'm dying again. But I love it though, because once I know that my body is changing, I know that's awesome. I like to start my day with the workout. Because of the demands of my job, it helps set me off for the day. I got married in 2016. We've been trying to have a baby, but the doctor told me I was at advanced maternal age. I'm 36 years old, and I've gained so much weight, honestly 20 pounds a year since 2016 because of my job. I had a miscarriage. I've told Victoria about my struggles. She done some research after I told her about like my struggles and told me like, look, I think that you could do this. And so that really touched me for her to reach out to me and say she could help me. So my main goal is to get in shape and be able to take a baby to full term. Victoria and Tronce and the other trainers, their positivity, their motivation helps me to remain positive, it helps me to be consistent, you know, and actually them really just checking, like if they haven't seen you, like, hey, where are you, what's up, what, you know, where you been, like that helps me to be consistent. And, you know, knowing that somebody cares enough to check on me, it helps me to like get back on track and be positive.
Talk a little bit about Kamisha. She's new. We brought her on a little bit later. I knew that this was going to help to give her that accountability because she has a story that is so impactful, and I really feel like if we can help her, she's going to be at a much happier place. With her, she actually has been vegan now for about 2.5 weeks, and I suggested it to her because with her, it's almost absolutely necessary or she can't take the baby to full term. And the reason why is because there's so much inflammation in her body. She doesn't have good stomach or gut bacteria. She is a taller woman and she carries the majority of her weight in her midsection. That's a place that needs to be lean, a place that needs to be strong so that it can be able to hold the baby, because that's where the baby is going to be nurtured. Some of the reasons that we want to make sure that she's vegan for the next 35 days is because it's going to decrease the inflammation. It'll help to create good stomach bacteria because she has a possibility of leaky gut. It's also going to help to just keep her core lean and strong, and that will be a great place to be able to support the baby. Yeah, but scan.
Gotcha.
I'm going to take shoes and socks off. So I kind of want to give a little bit of progress update on everyone so far. I'll start with Candace. So Candace is a very delicate case because as she's been through this traumatic accident and it happened in a very sensitive part of her body, which is her back, and that is the nucleus of the body. Being able to have a strong core, which is not just abs, it's back and it's also glutes, will help her to be able to lift more, will help her to be able to just get stronger. So one of the things that she was very frustrated with was the fact that she was gaining muscle, but she wasn't losing fat.
I got frustrated, and it's real easy to just be like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore.
She's having the issue right now with not being able to diet consistently, high stress in her job. She's just wanting, from a mental standpoint, to have that pleasure and reward center satisfied by eating something that's not necessarily as healthy. What I want to do is I want to actually have her go vegan for the next 30 to 35 days. We'll still be in a caloric deficit and really just focus on making sure that she's eating clean 90% of the time. What's wrong?
Oh, I hate this. You got to get on there too.
So to talk a little bit about Shaniqua has lost some weight. You can tell a lot by pictures. She's gained some muscle mass. It's not as dramatic as we want it yet because, again, she's another one that's kind of struggling with keeping the diet consistent. it's hard to keep it consistent when you're dealing with a lot of stress. And so one of the things that I'm gonna do with her too is she's also gonna be vegan for the next 30 to 35 days. We're gonna put her in a caloric deficit just like Candace, and we're really just gonna focus on getting the inflammation down in the body. So no meat, no dairy, and not even just no meat, no dairy, plant-based. I really want her to focus on eating as much dense nutrients as in the form of vegetables as possible. She's gonna find out about that today, so we'll see how that goes. Losing the 2 pounds of fat and gaining 2 pounds of muscle. For the next 30, 35 to 48 days, you're gonna be vegan. Should be good.
So when you vegan, what do you not eat? I know the people say, but I need to know, like, what I don't eat, honey.
You cannot eat meat and you cannot eat dairy.
Starting Monday.
Well, why don't we just start today? Did you already eat before you came here?
No, I didn't.
Okay, but you need some time to prepare.
I need to get my life together, my mind right.
I understand.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you a meal plan list of the things that you definitely cannot eat. I'm gonna give you some options of vegan options that you can't eat, but I need you to be solid on it. Okay? You cannot cheat. I heard you talking about Golden Chick.
Yeah, I have an instant nervous breakdown. I'm depressed about it.
That you can't have no Golden Chick?
Yeah, girl, them fries.
The fries? That's what you go to Golden Chick
and
for?
I don't eat the rolls.
But okay, I'm like, what are you going to Golden Chick for?
So Victoria wanted me to go 35 to 45 days vegan, and I had to ask her what she meant. She said no meat, no dairy. The dairy don't bother me, but that no meat part, I'm Arkansas, baby, we love meat. She should like ruled into it, no pork, no beef. I'm a little slightly depressed, to be honest with you. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I mean, no meat. I don't know about the other people out here, baby. I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit is hard. I don't understand.